Yes, my favorite part, the magnetrons. These are gonna be absolutely fun. So, magnetrons, you can find them in your microwave. You can, oh, this is a problem. Basically, we're making the fusion reactor. We need magnetrons for the actual plasma injector, which is a ridiculous machine. I mean, this whole thing is ridiculous, kind of, to a degree. Plasma injector, because, like, this will use so much energy. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about how much energy this is going to use. Dude, this thing will make enough energy, though, to sustain itself. So as long as we are fine on that. So this is going to be 78 of these. So now we have to do 78 times 3 and... Well, I mean, 1 tungsten wire, it's not that bad. 78 times 3, wow. 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 I just need 3 groups of 78 then. And I think I got that. 64, 64, 64. Then I need 4 groups of 14, which is... Taking the math here. 14. Oh, let's go. 42. Let's start making them into plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will give us the 78 magnetrons we need. That's actually the easiest part, I think. Yes. Well, now we need 64 plus something else. What are you doing? Stop that. Stop that now. Stop trying to make cores. We don't need to make cores. We need to make the other stuff. Which, by the way, we have to smelt up like 52 blocks of steel in this guy. And it's taking forever. So, well, not really, because it's the fastest way to do it is by blocks. But, I mean, if we did it by ingots, I would be dying right now. I'd be sitting there just watching as 1 ingot at a time melts down. Slowly. Forever. Hey. What about this guy? Is this guy running still? Shut this guy down. Oh, yeah, we that guy's gonna be running forever. Oh, crap, dude. How much of these... We've already talked about this yet a couple episodes ago. Flint and fluorite and boron and lithium come from doing this to gravel if you use visible light on gravel. Probably didn't know that. I didn't know that until yesterday. When I was looking at gravel for some reason. Because I was like, gravel. Fun. 46 iron ingots. That's what we got right now. Except in the bin, there's gonna be more iron ingots. Trust me, bro, dude. It's the iron ingots here. Take that, divide that down, boom, boom, boom. 16, 1, 16, 1, boom. Wait, no, I don't need 16 and plus 64. That is not even the correct number. I need 14. So we got 14, we got the 64, and then I need the same amount of tungsten ingots. Okay, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, running back and forth here. Come on. We got our 32, wait, we should be using from this bin, because that other bin is just the reserve. Yeah, so we can't use those ones. 14, 64, wait, there's gonna be even more. 1634. There's gonna be even more. I like that. Kind of rhymes. That really rhymes, actually. Oh crap! I forgot to account for this. This is like actually something I was not expecting. The amount of tungsten wires we are about to make is going to completely overrun our inventory with stuff. Okay, well we're fixing it. We're fixing it here, dude, bro. We're fixing this. And here I was thinking this part would be pretty hard. No, it's actually the easiest part, I think. The magnetrons. The actual other part, it's a bit, actually, not at all. That's actually really easy. And I mean, we're not going to have the fusion reactor functional today, if you're all wondering about that. There is no way we're going to have the thing functional. If we do get to assemble it today, that'd be amazing, but I don't think we are because I still don't have the room built for it. That's why we didn't build it last episode, like I said I would. But we're gonna build it eventually. We just gotta make sure there's a room for it because, I mean, we can't just have meteorites falling on it and causing it to explode, even when we have the meteor charm. You can see I have it there somewhere. On one of those. I don't even know. You probably can't even see that. That's the joke. Gotta make some wires now. How many wires does it need? Because each one costs 1 wire. If we need to make... Oh, we just need to stack in 14 wires in. Okay, pretty easy. Boom, boom. That's more than enough. 2 stacks of wires is 128. It's going to cover all 78 wires. So, let's get started making magnetrons, dude. Magnetron Prime. Oh. Is he a Decepticon? Or is he a Transformer? That's so stupid. Magnetron Prime. Bruh. Where the heck is my magnetron? Okay, paper. That's how you make magnetron paper. So we gotta make the magnetrons with the paper first, and then we gotta shove in the magnetron recipe into the bin, and then we gotta go ahead and say, Gesundheit. I sneezed. And then we're gonna go ahead and wait a few minutes for all 72 of those to finish. Actually ridiculous. But hey, it could be worse. It could be worse. We're just making them right now. 3 of them. The part that really sucks is the 78. The 78 of the thingies. The 78 welded tungsten plates. It costs 1,000. It costs 250,000 to weld these, and it costs liquid oxygen by the boatload, which is actually ridiculous. I'm gonna start needing to pipe liquid oxygen over the year to make this happen, which I am actually kind of concerned about this. Let's go ahead and go upstairs and see if we got liquid oxygen in demand. Yep, we got liquid oxygen. It's not in demand, but we also got way too much hydrogen as well. It's gonna definitely mess up the Colton process if we set this up for making liquid oxygen. Is there any way we can get liquid oxygen without that? By the way, most of welding for these things is probably gonna be done outside of the episode, because the amount of time it takes for us to melt all of this down is actually ridiculous. And we're not gonna finish this today, or in this episode. So let's get to the room then. Because I know you all want to see the fusion reactor built, the actual fusion reactor itself. We gotta stop focusing on the plasma heater nonsense, because it's almost done. So, I mean, that's shenaniganery. Almost done. I gotta just finish this room. It would really help if I didn't jump off the wall every 5 seconds. Alright, so we're about at this meteorite, and you know what I mean by these meteorites. I have the actual charm, so like this should not be a problem, right? When I just go ahead and vein mine this, it shouldn't be taking out any concrete. Look, perfect. Didn't take any concrete. The one over there took out an entire chunk of concrete. And I'm like, what the heck? Are you kidding me? This could not be more annoying. But I mean, well, actually, it could be very more annoying. If it, like, blew up a reactor or something, I'd be, not very pleased with that. I would be, actually quite the opposite. I'd be furious. Fuming. Alright, what are we doing now? We're gonna take these. Correct. Make concrete tiles. Wait, do I really want concrete tiles on the outside of this? Actually, yeah, it should be pretty good. We'll just use trinitite glass on the insides. So that will look amazing. Okay. Well, now it can't fall off as long as I stand on the gray. Alright, I got a pretty good plan for how this is gonna look. I'm gonna build it like 5 blocks out on all around, so it's gonna be like a good 5 blocks out. Well, the actual concrete will be 5 blocks out, and then I'll extend out with like a bridge, like another one of these bridges. Doesn't really matter how it looks; it just needs to work. But I'm making it look nice because this is my base, so I can do what I want. But anyway, and this isn't really productive at all. It really is a waste of time. Well, I mean, unless you want to feel like garbage because your base looks bad, then it might not be a waste of... Wait, what? Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. The last thing I want to do is mess this up. Like, have your fusion reactor blow up, dude. That is not fun. That does not sound like a fun idea. Now, this is... Let me check. I believe this is... Yeah, so if I do that, then if I match the other side, it should be like this. 4 blocks wide. Which, I mean, it's gonna be all wide, all the way across the entire thing, but I'm trying to get the center point. I've gotta stop falling from these places, it's causing some issues. I'm betting our magnetrons are either done, or they're missing components. Although I doubt the latter, because I'm pretty sure I did a pretty good job making them on the math. So I think I did a good job on the math. I don't know. We'll see if we miss components. But I think everything was right. So. Well, dang, I guess it is 5. I thought it was 4. I was thinking it was 4 blocks, but no, it is 5. It's 5. You gotta admit, this stuff looks really nice, especially for bridges. Well, that's gonna be a little small, but I know what I can do to make this better. Is that I can have the glass go all the way around to the other piece of glass. So it will create a massive floor. Also, I haven't had any problems with meteorites in a while, so I don't know if I gotta put a roof on this right away. I don't know if I gotta do that right away. So I think I should be fine, but still. I don't think I had the meteorite charm on properly. I think I had it on the helmet slot when it's supposed to be on the chest slot. Which, I mean, it can go on either one, but it doesn't seem to work in the head slot or something. Something stupid. We're getting the center now. And the center is looking to be... Oh, it looks wrong. Wait, no, it looks perfect. I don't know. Don't know what's going on here. But it's probably something annoying. It looks perfect. It shouldn't be able to make this round corner like this if it was not perfect. So the reason this floor will be coming in handy is because not only will it allow us to build better, but it also will allow us to not have RBMK debris come flying out of the ground at us at like 100,000 miles per hour. If this guy goes kaboom, which I doubt he will, because, I mean, perfect engineering. But also, he stopped running. The reason he stopped running is because when these guys get to too high of a depletion, they will stop, and you have to have them at 100% to prevent that from happening. But once they get too high, then they definitely stop. And, well, yeah, it's a problem. So, I mean, if you want them to run, you're going to need to start using radium. Or switching out one of the rods with a lesser depletion rod. Right. Which, I mean, this should help them deplete a little bit faster. Gets rid of the xenon poisoning, helps them react. That's what that radium's going to do. It's going to do some good stuff. It's not going to power the reactor, though. The goal is to deplete the Australium, which is very difficult because it wants to stop running every 5 seconds. Well, once it gets to a certain depletion, that is. What really sucks is that this can't actually be centralized in the thing because we don't have this place built to where we can centralize this. It's an odd number versus an even number, which we have the even number is the base. The odd number is the fusion reactor, so that it's gonna be off-center. I hope you don't mind that, because, I mean, well, it's going to look amazing either way. It's going to be slightly annoying that, well, it's gotta be a little bit off-center. But that's just how it's going to be. So deal with it. Alright, let's get building the fusion reactor. I'm done building the roof. Where is my fusion reactor? Is it in here? Or is it? Oh, yeah, it's in here. Perfect. Give me that. So, the fusion reactor is a very, very large piece of machinery. As you can see, it's got 256 coils, a bunch of other stuff, and we're going to start with the core component. Now, when you place the core component down, look at that. It tells you where you need to place everything, and look at this. It fits right in this thing. I thought it would be much bigger. I thought it would be going onto these guys or something stupid. However, let's make sure this guy is in the direct center as we can get him, because I would love that. Yeah, that's about as centered as it's gonna get. Well, actually, it's a little bit off-center. Let's move it over to probably right about here. No. Right over this piece right here. That is the center. So now, you see where these gray pieces are? Well, those are gonna be the welded pieces of metal. But also, we need to start with the magnets and stuff. So, I mean, let's get started on these magnets. Now, these guys in the centerpiece, these white ones are these guys. They go all the way up to there. Then we got all the way off of these guys, we got these pieces, which are the other magnet pieces. Oh my gosh. Now, unlike the watch reactor, this thing is just, I feel like this thing is so much more than the watch reactor, because it requires a second machine in order for you to run it. Whereas the watch reactor requires, well, I mean, it doesn't require a second you know, giga multi-block thing like this thing is. This is a multi-block. A lot of the machines in this mod are called pseudo multi-blocks because they are like one piece machines, but they take up multiple blocks. But this is definitely a multi-block. This is a for sure. Like the watch reactor is one, and this is this thing needs two because it's gotta have the donut and the other thing. Alrighty, once you have this piece done here, you see this? This is the piece we want to have done, is this core piece, because now everything else is going to be on the outside. So, from there, we're going to start building out with superconducting magnets. Make sure you grab every stack of superconducting magnets, and then throw away all your concrete and stuff that you don't need right now, because you don't need it right now. Then grab out all this stuff, and the welder. And now we're going to get to work on making these pieces. Now, this is going to need to be... We're going to start with the inside... Oh my gosh, dude. Better not be explosive lightning bolts or something stupid. That would be actually the worst. This is going to be amazing. The particle accelerator is also going to cost these coils. Actually, it might have changed. I don't think it does cost these anymore. I think it costs something else. The superconducting... It might cost superconducting magnets still. I don't know. I think it's changed, though. I think you just need to make dense steel wires or something, so... Alright, we're almost ready to weld these guys into place, so... You can see, when we weld it, costs a cast steel plate and a blowtorch. And it takes lots of natural gas. So the way they assemble these fusion reactors in real life is that they have giant sections. They assemble them in sections, which makes sense. But you basically take these giant pieces of metal, and then I guess you just assemble them together. Rather than just building it block by block like we're doing here. Like, they use cranes to lift them into position, put them into position, put them together. And they look to be just like big cast pieces of steel, which is... I mean, what do you expect? I don't know. There's probably more to it than that. There definitely is more to it than that as far as like what it's made of, because the materials needed for that would be for like fusion, or you know, you need certain materials for that. Okay, so the only options for the torch are unsaturated. We gotta do the natural gas torch. That's all we can do. But we gotta replenish our oil first. I gotta fill that up in there. We still got a little oil down here, so if I just mine out all this, then I can go back up and take care of the other stuff. Bruh, it's like instantly draining them. It's instantly draining. Hey, dude. Are you filling it up at least? Are you filling up my oxyacetylene torch thingy? My blowtorch actually is what it's called. Yeah, no. Are you kidding me? That's what I've told you to do. Oh my gosh, I've got too much garbage. Hold on, let me go up here. It's not even getting any oil from these. What? What is this? You tell me this guy ain't drilling oil. Or something. Or he is drilling oil, and it's just not working properly. But it's not giving me natural gas. What is this? What is this? This is the only way to get natural gas, dude. Only way to get natural gas. So let's just make a piece out of here and then connect it in. I think that's the problem. Is that I was just building it all into the same thing. And it was like, oh, this guy's doing some weird stuff. Huh. Let's see what it's doing now. Why are you not drilling? There's oil down there. There's literally oil down there. It's just, you have to find it. You have to connect to the oil, dude. Are you still drilling? There's so much oil down here. Okay, it's up and running, guys. I fixed it. It's working. I'm gonna have to just leave this disconnected, aren't I? Because I'm gonna need that natural gas.